In a world where individuality reigns supreme, finding the perfect match for a Sigma female requires more than just the usual checklist. It's about discovering that rare blend of qualities that not only complement her independent spirit, but elevate it to new heights. From intellectual prowess to emotional sensitivity and a profound respect for her unique journey, the ideal man for a Sigma female stands out as a beacon of support and understanding. Join me as we delve into 9 extraordinary traits that define the perfect partner for these enigmatic souls. Number 1. He is not a drama king, Zen-like calm. Alright, let's talk about this guy's mindset. Drama? He's allergic to it like cats are to water. Seriously, he's like the Zen master of chill. When life throws curveballs, he's not flipping tables or storming off dramatically. Nope, he's the guy who takes a deep breath, cracks a joke about the absurdity of the situation, and then calmly figures out how to fix it. You know those soap operas where every little thing turns into a meltdown of epic proportions? Yeah, he's the exact opposite. He's the guy who can diffuse tension with a well-timed quip or a reassuring smile. And when there's drama brewing around him, he's more likely to be the voice of reason than the one adding fuel to the fire. He's got this knack for seeing the bigger picture and keeping things in perspective. Petty arguments or office gossip, he's not wasting energy on that nonsense. Instead, he's focused on what really matters and guiding you to do the same. Plus, he knows that life's too short to spend it stressing over things that won't matter tomorrow. So whether it's dealing with a flat tire on a road trip or navigating family dynamics during the holidays, he's your rock. No drama queens allowed in his orbit, just calm, collected vibes and a whole lot of laughter along the way. He's the guy who makes you wonder if he's secretly been trained by Buddhist monks in the art of inner peace. Number 2, he knows when to play devil's advocate. Devil's advocate with grace. Queens, this guy's got a knack for playing devil's advocate, but not in that annoying, "actually, let me tell you why you're wrong" kind of way. No, he's more like your friendly neighborhood contrarian, ready to stir the pot with a twinkle in his eye and a smirk that says, "Let's spice things up a bit." When you're passionately arguing your point, whether it's about the benefits of pineapple on pizza or the meaning of that obscure movie ending, he's not just nodding along and agreeing with everything you say. Oh no, he's the guy who leans in with a sly grin and goes, but have you considered? And just when you think you've got it all figured out, he drops a bombshell of an argument that makes you rethink your entire thesis. But here's the kicker. He's not trying to shoot down your ideas or rain on your parade. He's challenging you because he knows it'll sharpen your thinking and make you see things from a different angle. Plus, he's not afraid to play devil's advocate with himself too. He'll argue passionately for one side, and then seamlessly switch gears to defend the opposite viewpoint just to keep you on your toes. It's like a verbal dance of wit and intellect, where you're both partners in this tango of ideas. But fear not, he's not out to win every debate or prove he's the smartest person in the room. He's genuinely curious about exploring different perspectives and pushing the boundaries of your discussions. And hey, even if you end up agreeing to disagree, you'll both walk away with a deeper understanding and probably a few laughs along the way. So yeah, he's the guy who turns every conversation into a playful intellectual joust, where the real prize isn't proving who's right, but enjoying the thrill of a good debate. Just make sure to keep your arguments well stocked with facts and a healthy dose of humor. You're gonna need it with this guy around. Hey there, Queens. If you're enjoying this video and vibing with the insights we're dishing out, why not hit that subscribe button? Join our awesome community and never miss out on more intriguing content like this. Let's keep the good times rolling together. Number 3, he respects and never lord over her. Respectful partner. All right, so picture a man that when you're with him, it's like being in a partnership, not a power struggle. He's not the type to pull out a ruler and start measuring who's in charge. Nope, he's all about mutual respect and recognizing each other's strengths. When you have a brilliant idea or make a decision, he's not rolling his eyes or acting like he knows better. Instead, he's giving you a high five, or a virtual one if you're too far apart, and cheering you on like you just won the Super Bowl of ideas. He values your opinions and trusts your judgment because he knows you've got your head screwed on right. And when it comes to making plans or navigating tricky situations, he's not issuing commands from on high. He's the guy who listens to your input, considers your perspective, and works together to find the best way forward. It's like having a teammate who's always got your back and never tries to steal the spotlight. He respects your boundaries and gives you space when you need it. Whether it's taking some solo time to recharge or pursuing your own interests, he's supportive without hovering. He's not about keeping score or tallying up who did what last. It's about building a relationship where both of you feel valued and respected every step of the way. So, yeah, he's not your typical alpha trying to assert dominance. He's more like your co-captain on the good ship relationship, navigating the seas of life together with a compass of respect and a map of understanding. And if anyone tries to treat you like a lesser mortal in his presence, well, he's got your back faster than you can say, "Respect, bro." Number 4. He is highly motivated and excited to support your mission. He's an active collaborator. All right, ladies, this guy, right? He's not just nodding along when you talk about your grand plans and world-changing ideas. Nope, he's like your biggest cheerleader. But instead of waving pom-poms, he's brainstorming with you over a cup of coffee. Or tea, if that's your thing. He's genuinely pumped about your mission to conquer the world, or at least your corner of it, and doesn't bat an eye when you start outlining your next big project. You know he's the real deal because he's not just passively supportive. He's throwing in suggestions, challenging you in all the right ways, and making sure you've thought through every angle. It's like having a partner in crime who's equally excited about your master plan to revolutionize the industry or make a dent in the universe, or at least your industry. And when things get tough or you hit a snag, he's right there, sleeves rolled up, ready to brainstorm solutions or just be your sounding board. He's your motivational coach and strategic advisor rolled into one, and he's genuinely invested in seeing you succeed. So yeah, he's not just along for the ride, he's your co-captain, navigating the crazy seas of ambition and dreams with you, all while keeping you laughing and reminding you to enjoy the journey. Number 5. He is not obsessed over material possessions and superficial things, detached from materialism. Yes, ladies, the perfect man for Sigma female is not all about flashy cars or name-brand suits. Nah, he's more interested in experiences than status symbols. When you suggest hitting up that funky little hole-in-the-wall diner instead of the fancy 5-star restaurant, he's totally on board. In fact, he might even suggest it first because he knows those places have the best tacos or burgers in town. And when it comes to gifts, he's not trying to impress with expensive bling. He's the guy who shows up with a quirky homemade gift that shows he's been paying attention to what makes you tick. Maybe it's a handmade bookshelf because he knows you love to read, or tickets to a concert of that indie band you've been obsessed with. He gets that the thought and meaning behind the gift matter way more than the price tag. Material possessions? Meh, he's more interested in creating memories and building a life that's rich in experiences. Whether it's hiking up a mountain to catch the sunrise or spending a lazy Sunday afternoon exploring flea markets, he's down for anything that adds to your shared story. And hey, if he happens to have a beat-up old truck that's held together with duct tape and prayers, well, that just adds to his charm, right? He's all about substance over style, and you can bet your bottom dollar he's not wasting his time keeping up with the Joneses. He's too busy living his best life with you, making every moment count, and laughing at the absurdity of it all. Number 6. He is highly intelligent and able to hold a great conversation. Intellectual stimulation. M'ladies, picture this dude who's not just book smart, but he's got this knack for turning even the driest topics into lively conversations that you actually want to be a part of. You know those moments when someone starts talking about quantum physics or the latest breakthrough in AI and your eyes glaze over? Well, not with this guy. He's like a walking TED Talk mixed with a stand-up comedy routine. Except he's genuinely interested in what you have to say too. He's got this way of explaining things that makes you go, "Ooh, that's what that means," without feeling like you're back in your high school physics class. And when you throw out your own ideas or dive into a topic you're passionate about, he's right there, asking insightful questions and adding his own twist to keep the conversation rolling. But it's not just about being a smarty pants. He's got a wit that keeps you on your toes. You'll find yourselves laughing over obscure jokes, or bonding over shared interests in the weirdest niche subjects. He's like your personal Google, Wikipedia, and comedian all rolled into one charming package. And when you're at a social gathering, he's the one you want by your side, effortlessly holding court with his mix of intelligence and charm, making you look good without stealing the spotlight. He's the kind of guy who can talk about the meaning of life one minute and debate the best way to cook a steak the next, all while keeping you engaged and entertained. So, yeah, intelligence? He's got it in spades, but with a side of humor and a dash of charisma that makes you wonder if he's secretly moonlighting as a talk show host in his spare time. Number 7. He is excellent at communicating. Master communicator. All right, so this perfect man, yeah? He's got the gift of gab, but not in that annoying, never shuts up way. Nah, he's the smooth operator of communication. When you're talking to him, it's like he's got this magical ability to really listen, not just nodding along while mentally planning his next grocery list. He's the guy who remembers the little details you mentioned in passing, like your weird fascination with conspiracy theories, or that obscure hobby you picked up last summer. And when he shares something with you, it's not just a monologue of his day at work. It's a back-and-forth banter, where he genuinely wants to hear your take on things. But here's the kicker. He's not just good at talking. He's a master of decoding your non-verbal cues, too. You know, like when you're giving him the "I'm fine" with a look that could freeze lava. He picks up on it faster than you can say passive-aggressive. And when there's a disagreement or a tricky topic on the table, he's not ducking for cover or shutting down. Nope. He's diving right in, ready to hash it out like a mature adult who's not afraid of a little healthy debate. He knows that communication isn't just about words. It's about understanding each other's perspectives and finding common ground. So whether it's discussing the meaning of life over pancakes at 2 a.m. or negotiating whose turn it is to do the dishes, he's your go-to guy for keeping the lines of communication wide open and the laughter flowing. He's the kind of communicator who could probably talk his way out of a traffic ticket, or at least charm the officer into giving him a warning. Number 8. He reciprocates emotional support when needed. Emotional reciprocity. Queens, let's talk emotional support with this dude. He's not just there for the good times, like when you're celebrating a promotion or binge-watching your favorite show. Nope. He's got a PhD in emotional support, with a minor in hugs that actually make you feel better. When you're having a rough day and feel like the universe is conspiring against you, he's not busting out cheesy cliches like everything happens for a reason. Nah, he's the guy who shows up with your favorite comfort food, ice cream anyone, and a playlist of ridiculous cat videos to distract you from the chaos. And when you're upset about something, he's not trying to fix it right away or offering unsolicited advice. He's listening, like really listening, nodding along with those sympathetic mm-hms that let you know he's got your back. He's like your personal emotional anchor, keeping you steady when life's seas get a bit stormy. But here's where he really shines. He knows when to give you space to vent and when to jump in with a well-timed joke to lighten the mood. He's got this sixth sense for reading your emotional barometer, knowing exactly when you need a shoulder to cry on or a partner in crime to plot revenge on that rude barista who messed up your coffee order. So yeah, he's not just handing out tissues and patting your back awkwardly. He's in tune with your emotional needs, ready to dish out empathy and support like it's his side hustle, which, let's be honest, it kinda is. He's the guy who makes you feel like you can conquer anything, armed with his endless supply of bad puns and genuine care. Number 9. He values her uniqueness, celebrator of uniqueness. All right, let's talk about how this perfect man values your uniqueness. He's not just giving you the standard "you're special" line like a cheesy Hallmark card. Nope, he's the guy who genuinely digs your quirks and celebrates your individuality like it's a national holiday. When you bust out that obscure hobby of collecting vintage teacups or geeking out over ancient civilizations, he's not raising an eyebrow or pretending to be interested. Oh no, he's asking questions, diving into conversations about the intricate designs on those teacups or debating the mysteries of lost civilizations with you. And when you're rocking a new hairstyle that's a bold departure from your usual look, he's not just noticing. It's like he's your personal hype squad, cheering you on like you just invented a new fashion trend. He appreciates the little things that make you, well, you. Whether it's your weird sense of humor, your knack for solving Sudoku puzzles in record time, or your obsession with collecting quirky socks, he's all in. He's not trying to change you or mold you into his idea of perfection. Nope, he's too busy admiring the mosaic of traits and passions that make up the awesome person you are. And hey, if he joins you in your quest to find the perfect taco truck, or dresses up in matching costumes for that Comic-Con event you've been dying to attend, you know he's embracing your uniqueness with open arms and maybe a few embarrassing dance moves. So yeah, he's the guy who sees your quirks as the spice of life, adding flavor and excitement to your relationship. He's not just loving you for who you are, he's celebrating every little weird and wonderful part of you like it's his favorite holiday, complete with confetti and a parade. Cheers to finding someone who thinks your uniqueness is not just cool but downright awesome. In conclusion, the journey to find the perfect partner for a Sigma female is not just about ticking boxes, but discovering a soulmate who sees her brilliance, respects her boundaries, and celebrates her uniqueness. It's about finding someone who engages in stimulating conversations, offers unwavering support in times of need, and understands the beauty of shared laughter and quiet moments alike. As we've explored these 9 exceptional qualities together, may they serve as a guidepost in the quest for a relationship that enriches both hearts and minds, proving that true connection transcends the ordinary and sparks a lifelong adventure of mutual growth and happiness. Thanks, Queens, for watching. See you in our next video. Bye for now and God bless.